This card dropped, and for like 1 week, eFootball was on fire. Everyone was talking about 110 Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Timelines were full, thumbnails everywhere. Best striker in the game? People were scared to face him. People were saving clips. People were forcing crosses just to see what he could do, and then silence. No outrage, no debate, no Zlatan is broken posts. No one even complains about him anymore, and that's the weird part, because 110 Zlatan is still a good card. But somehow, nobody cares, and that's what we need to talk about. Zlatan's hype didn't die because he was bad. It died because the game moved on without him. The moment newer big times, showtimes, and broken animations started dropping, Zlatan instantly got pushed to the side. That's how fast eFootball is right now. 1 week you're the headline, next week you're background noise. When Zlatan came out, he felt special. A 110 rated striker with aura, a name that carries fear, but once players realized he wasn't meta-breaking, the excitement disappeared. And that's brutal, because eFootball players don't care about good, they care about unfair. Zlatan isn't unfair. He doesn't auto-win duels, he doesn't glitch through defenders, he doesn't spam goals without effort. So the community did what it always does. It stopped talking. Right now, ask yourself this. When was the last time you saw someone complain about Zlatan? Exactly. Now, before we continue, can you all help me like the video and subscribe? Because it helps YouTube to push it out to more eFootball lovers out there. All right, let's get back to the video. Meanwhile, people are still crying about Blitzcurler Messi, momentum dribbling cards, broken wingers, and glitchy defenders. Zlatan isn't part of that conversation anymore. He's not feared. He's not banned in people's minds. He's just there. And that's the saddest part. Because in actual gameplay, Zlatan still performs. He still scores headers. He still finishes chances. He still dominates when you play to his strengths. But he requires effort, structure, and patience. And most players don't want that. They want quick impact. They want instant reward. They want cards that carry them. Zlatan doesn't carry you. You have to carry him into the game. So content creators stopped making videos. Players stopped testing him. Opponents stopped panicking when they see his name. Not because he's washed, but because he's no longer exciting. And that's how hype dies in a football. Not with failure, but with indifference. 110 Zlatan became a victim of timing. If he dropped later, different story. If he dropped with broken skills, different story. But he dropped in a moment where the game was about speed, dribbling, and chaos, not physical dominance. So now he sits in squads quietly, still usable, still dangerous, still Zlatan, but ignored. And honestly, that might be worse than being bad. Because when a card is bad, people complain. When a card is broken, people fear it. But when a card is good and nobody talks about it, that's when the hype is truly dead.